Hello, Storm Babet has cleared and we all know it's been incredibly wet in the last few days. Let's have a look at the rainfall amounts across the country, and here's a selection of a few places. Eastern Scotland in excess of 200 millimetres of rain, Wakefield not far off 150, triple digits in so many other parts of the country, in the south of England and in Wales too. But Wattisham, for example, it looks as though we've seen a record wet October here in East Anglia. Now, all of that rainfall has, of course, meant flooding. The flooding situation keeps changing across the UK. There's that lag between when it stops raining and when we see flooding. So keep checking those Environment Agency websites and SEPA. Now, this week we're expecting more rainfall, but nowhere near as heavy as what we've had. Let's take a look at the rainfall accumulation. Now, Monday dry, but then from Tuesday we will see some rain drifting in from the south and the east. Look at the colours. By the time we get to Thursday, we're looking at these sort of deep blue colours in some spots. That's 30, 40 millimetres of rain. Nowhere near as much as what we've had. We had, remember, in excess of 100 millimetres in so many areas. So this time we're not expecting it to be as bad, but I'm sure many of us, just at the thought of rainfall, are feeling a little bit nervous after what's happened. But here's the weather map for Monday then. So one weather front coming in from the south, another one coming in from the east. This is what it looks like on a high-res forecast for Monday. So the weather front's moving across Ireland, just about nudging into southwestern parts of England, but the bulk of the country bright or even sunny, and certainly northern and eastern Scotland in for sunny skies there, for example in Aberdeenshire on Monday with highs of around 11 degrees Celsius. And then Monday night into Tuesday, the weather fronts progress, move from the north, and it will be grazing this low pressure eastern parts of the UK. So strengthening winds, thicker cloud and outbreaks of rain all along that North Sea coast through Yorkshire and eventually into parts of eastern Scotland as well. But you can see it's nowhere near as heavy. In fact, the heavier rain will shear off towards the east out in the North Sea. And actually for some of us, it should be quite a bright day on Tuesday. And temperatures again similar, 11 to 15 degrees Celsius. Then from Wednesday, that's when the weather goes downhill. It turns more unsettled, a more substantial weather front, a wider area of rain splashing its way across the UK, strengthening winds up to gale force in the southwest here, out towards the east of Scotland here. Actually, the easterly wind here still bringing some outbreaks of rain, but it's this weather front out of the southwest that brings the more substantial rain to Northern Ireland, to Wales, to parts of England as well. And then towards the end of the week, it's a large area of low pressure here. When we see these large areas of low pressure and lots of isobars, that's an indication of strong winds, very unsettled weather, and just a really messy picture towards the end of the week. So yes, some sunny spells, but also showers will be never too far away. Temperatures staying about the same. This is relatively mild Atlantic air, and into Friday and the weekend, the jet stream, sort of this big dip in the jet stream here, and a very broad area of low pressure nestled in this jet stream, indicating that unsettled weather. So rain or shower icons for most days for our major towns and cities in the coming days, but at least it's not freezing cold. Temperatures are around the average for the time of the year. Wherever you are, take care.